The following video may or may not contain coarse language and mature subject matter. Hi, I'm just me, and today I want to talk about Barbies, because I was a Barbie girl back in the 90s. So the other day I heard the phrase, "Don't look like Barbie," for like the trillionth time in my life. And I need to know. You think you should look like this? Okay, my question is, who raised you? I was like an epic Barbie girl. I wish I could show you my collection, but I only have like maybe an eighth of it still. I never thought I was supposed to look like her. Not ever, not once did I look at this piece of plastic and think, I need to be blonde with blue eyes and have massive boobies. Not once. I did not think I was supposed to look like this any more than I thought I was supposed to look like this off-brand but still fashion doll. Her head is larger than mine, proportionately. So having a small head makes me hideous, right? I don't look exactly like this. I'm ugly. Or maybe I'm supposed to look like this. I'm not a woodland fairy. Oh no. I'm hideous. Like, who ever told you you were supposed to look like this? So, yeah, you're not supposed to look like a doll. And if your guardian never told you you weren't supposed to look like a doll, that's on them, sweetie, not Barbie. Barbie never told you you were supposed to. Okay, time out. You're going to bring up that one time it was Babysitting Barbie or something, I think. Came with a little booklet that said how to lose weight. And the advice in the little booklet was, just don't eat. People interpret this as Barbie directly telling your little girls or boys not to eat food because they had to be skinny. Okay. Y'all and YouTube need to understand there's this thing called context. At the time, the medical advice would have been, yeah, eat less. Eat less, smoke these cigarettes, drink more coffee, take this meth, you'll be fine. Like, honestly, doctors were still telling people to smoke when Babysitting Barbie came out. So, first of all, don't take medical advice from a doll. And second of all, yeah, I mean, it was satirical, but at the time, yes, eat less. That was the medical advice. Context, people, context. But again, you wouldn't want to be extra skinny because you're not supposed to look like this. So one of the things that bothers me the most about this Barbie girl image controversy is that Barbie is not the one saying that there's a problem with the way you look. You are saying there's a problem with the way she looks. Okay, here's a few facts. The original Barbie that came out in 1959 came in both blonde and brunette. The world had a 50-50 shot as to which Barbie would take off. It was the blonde one. Is that Barbie's fault? Nope. Nope. No, it's not. Since Barbie's very first job as a model at the age of 18, which is why she looks so hideously skinny, since then she has been an astronaut, a surgeon, a general practitioner, a pediatrician, a vet, a dentist, an Olympic athlete, a news reporter, an army officer, an Air Force pilot. before the movie G.I. Jane even came out. Okay, think about that for a second. And when was she an astronaut? In the 60s? Sorry, a woman that looks like this could actually, like, I don't know, be a scientist or in the military or do anything, you know, useful for humanity. Shh! She has big tits, so no one cares what she did. Even if she was a politician, a rock star, a lifeguard, a firefighter, a NASCAR driver, a police officer. The list goes on and on and on. Barbie has been everything. But nobody cares because of the way she looks. No one's throwing a party because Barbie was an astronaut. I don't see firefighter Barbie on the shelves anymore. Why? Because we all had to focus on Barbie's waist. You're not supposed to be all deformed like this. But there's nothing wrong with being all deformed like this. She's not a bad person because she has a different body type. Am I the only one who learned that? Was that my parents being good parents? Did I miss something? Anyway. Oh, another thing that Barbie has done that no one talks about because of the way she looks. She has been, for the most part, sole caregiver to no fewer than 4 younger siblings. Anywhere between 4 and 7, depending on who you're counting. This is Skipper, Barbie's eldest sister, still younger, but the oldest of the younger ones. I don't know who the fuck went through and ripped all the heads off. I don't know what happened. All of my Stacy's, I had 3 of them, and none of them have heads. So, a little pissed off to find that out when I went looking for stuff today, but, you know. Sister number 1. So it was Skipper, and this is Stacy, the next sister. Okay, when I was a kid, her name was Kelly, and I've since misplaced the blonde version. But I have one of her friends here that we're just going to pretend is Kelly, because she's about the right age. Also, they changed her name or something. Maybe that's like a Mandela effect thing. Anyway, so 3 little sisters. And then the cutest little babies. Look at the cutest little babies. Again, I've misplaced the blonde version of it. All of those sisters. Barbie's responsibility. Does she get kudos for being a single guardian? Nope. Nope. Because of the way she looks. I don't know. Kind of seeing a pattern here. Speaking of the way things look, okay. This is the thing that I think is absolutely hilarious. Not the fact that I have to show you these without their bodies, but in like the 80s, Skipper and Barbie had these massive, huge anime eyes and like ridiculous proportions. And then in like the 90s, you got this weird, smaller-eyed, more realistic style. And I just thought that was like the dumbest change they ever made. Like, it's one thing to mess with her waistline, I can understand that. Poor Barbie probably has such horrible back pain all the time. But like, why would you change their eyes? Because I was supposed to look like them? I liked the anime eyes. Again, didn't think they were achievable in real life, because humans, but I don't know. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I don't think Barbie herself is the one that's giving your kids issue or body image issues. I think it's society's refusal to look at what Barbie has done. I know she's a doll. I know she's a doll, okay? She's not a real person, she's just a doll. doesn't actually do things. But in canon, man, she's been everything. She has done things that women at the time didn't do. So while she's over here, looking like this, trying desperately to tell children, you can be anything. You can be anyone. You are awesome. Unless she had big tits and a tiny waist, in which case nobody cares. Nobody cares. Shh. It's only how you look. And as for anyone who was all like, yeah, but in the 80s and 90s it was impossible to find a doll that looked like me. This one's the most like me. She wasn't actually a Barbie, she was like a skipper friend. Her name was Courtney. But she was there. I didn't have to look very hard for her. I'm sorry, I played with her quite a lot. Her leg's all wonky now. I guess that's really all I have to say. I'm tired of people being like, stupid Barbie dolls. Like, look at her actual story. Look beyond the thing that's in the box, and like, Barbie's done some shit, yo. Like, she has some stories, I'm sure. But people need to teach your kids to look past Barbie's bathing suit and see the kind of person that she is. The kind of things that she's achieved. Or maybe I'm just a crazy lady. Probably the crazy lady part, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what this was. This was a video that happened. Like this if you like this. Comment below, were you a Barbie girl or boy? Did you ever feel like you needed to look like an inanimate object? Did no one teach you the difference between real and pretend? Just comment below. I really need to know this. Yeah, subscribe because that's what YouTubers tell you to do. Twitter. And join me next time when this is what I'm doing. When I'm going to be tasting this. And I know it's for sure going to be this because I'm going to pack up and do it right now. Okay, bye. I don't know who the fuck went through and ripped all the heads off, but if I find you